Hey folks, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Coursedog environment with users and roles to customize the experience for each user's responsibilities. Now to see how that works, let's first dive into settings and check out our users dashboard. You'll see that we have all of our users that have access to the platform, and they're each assigned a specific role. Some of them are department schedulers. I am currently logged in as a super admin, and there's also a few other roles that you can assign, and you can also create your own. Now, as a super admin, I have access to just about everything within the Coursedog platform. And to see this, if we head back, you'll see that I have all these tabs. I can see events, rooms, organizations, etc. And the way that roles works is if you dive into settings and go to roles, you'll see that there are different tabs relating to all of the things that we saw earlier. So for example, if I go down to rooms, you'll see that it's broken into separate permissions of what I can and cannot do when it comes to rooms. Now to show you an example of how roles actually change the user experience within Coursedog, let's see what happens when I switch view rooms to deny. Now, when I head back, you'll see that this sidebar no longer contains a rooms tab. That's because I no longer have permission to view rooms. Now you can get super custom with this and build out your roles specifically for the responsibilities that you want each person to be doing within Coursedog. Now to see a better example of this, let's log in as a department scheduler to see how our user interface actually differs. While I'm still here in the super admin role, let's check out two different things. If I go to events, you'll see that I can actually create a new event. And this is different than requesting event. This means that I can just simply come in and add a new event to the calendar without needing any other approval. Second, let's go to requests. Now you'll see that I can actually see every single request that has been through this platform in this all requests tab. Even if it isn't assigned to me, and even if it wasn't created by me, I can still see all of the requests. Now let's dive into a department scheduler platform. Here we are as a department scheduler, and immediately you'll see on this sidebar, my access is very limited compared to a super admin. So when I go to requests, I'm not able to see every single request, but instead I can only see requests that are assigned to me, created by me, or require a vote from me. Second, when I go to events, I don't have an add event tab. Instead, I actually have to go home and request an event that needs to go through an approval workflow. So that's just a few examples of how permissions actually change the user experience within Coursedog. Now, for one final example, let's dive back into the roles tab in our super admin account. So here we are back in our super admin account. We're going to head into settings and roles. Now, one of the cool features of Coursedog and permissions is that you can actually set to allow if. Now, maybe there are certain case scenarios where you want a user to be able to do something and certain cases where you don't. You can actually create a conditional statement that, when satisfied, allows the user that permission. So for example, this user can request event changes only if the user is the owner of the event. So this allows you to grant certain permissions in certain cases when you normally wouldn't want a user to have that access. Now, feel free to dive in and mess around with these to see how it actually changes the interface and the experience of using Coursedog. And for more information about all of these permissions, check out the documentation. Thanks for watching.